What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Rondre 3000, and today's commentary and gameplay actually uh, was inspired in more ways than one by Mr. Felix Black, the defensive coordinator, Black the Ripper. Today's gameplay is going to be showcasing some defensive gameplay on the map Interchange. If you're still having issues with trying to play Domination on this map, I'm going to be showing you a couple of my favorite setup spots. I remember this game in particular. This is one of those rare gameplays where I'm rolling full party. Had just come back to Modern Warfare 3 after taking about a month off. I was just kind of trying to get my life right, getting my head right, and was having a really hard time getting some good games. As you can imagine, my shot was off. Knowing just where to put myself on maps, I was lost, to put it blunt. And Felix Black is actually in this party. We're rolling with some of the Murder Clan members. And I was just getting frustrated. And at one point I just said to myself, you know what? What would Felix do? So I remembered a spot that I'd seen another gameplay and just kind of was like, you know what? Everyone's out getting their own kills. And like I said, I'm rolling with some of the clan members from Murder. Some strong players. So getting kills on your own period is going to be rough. You know, we're all fighting for the same amount of kills here. So I said, you know what? Let me find a good spot. We've got two flags. This is Domination, and slow things down a little bit. Let me patrol an area. Let me let them come to me, and that's what I'm doing right now. So this area here by this overturned semi, there's a depression in the ground to the left of this, and also another overturned car. I'm going to pretty much patrol this area here. I set up a claymore on one side, a motion sensor on the other side, and I can pretty much watch this spawn. Some people might refer to this as a cheap tactic. Spawn trapping, and something that should be looked down upon. I tend to disagree. This particular game type is Domination, and what we're doing right now is dominating the other team. So that's enough about the gameplay. Let's get into today's topic, and that is how much, if any, influence does the YouTube or Twitter or Call of Duty community in general influence how the developers build their games. So this morning, Mr. Felix Black put out a commentary in which he stated the opinion that, you know, Call of Duty isn't for you. And what I believe he was meaning to say by that was, you know, Call of Duty isn't made for just you. Call of Duty is a game made for the masses. That's why it continues to break media records for every release. I think Modern Warfare 3, I think, grossed $650 million in sales the first weekend after it was released. That's an obscene number of money that game makes. And it's successful in that it's a game that noobs and by the way, when I say noobs, I don't mean that in a derogatory sense. I mean someone new to the game. But like I was saying, it's a game that people new to the game and people who've been playing Call of Duty for years can pick up and enjoy. It's a game that anyone can pick up and within an hour kind of know exactly how it plays, but a game that is still challenging for people who've been playing it for years. So that's the winning recipe for Call of Duty. And there's a growing sentiment in the community, and Felix has expressed this, that when people make a suggestion or voicing a complaint, that they voice it or state it in such a way that it looks like that idea is only benefiting them. Say, for example, do something about panic knifing. I hate when I get panic knifed. Now that comment in and of itself looks and sounds like a complaint, and I will agree with that 100%. However, I'm of the opinion that if enough people are stating the same thing, if enough people are saying the same thing is broken or needs changing or tweaking, then maybe it does. or at the very least, it's something that should be looked at. And I'm going to give you two examples of this, where I feel the community has had an influence on how the developers develop the game. For Black Ops, specifically Black Ops 2, the Ghost perk is no longer, it's been fundamentally changed. Number one, it works only if you're moving. How much you have to move, we don't know yet. And number two, just like in Modern Warfare 3, it's no longer a perk that hides you from UAV and kill streaks. It's only going to be a perk that hides you from UAV. And again, you have to be moving. I brought up death streaks. We are not going to have death streaks in Black Ops 2. I've heard some people say that the reason we have death streaks is to help lesser skilled players. I'm of the opinion that it really doesn't, or define help. If you mean help by giving those couple people a couple extra kills a game, then yes, it does. But for a player like me who isn't necessarily lesser skilled, it just pisses me off when I'm on a kill streak and I die, or I take a death that I don't think I deserved. If I halo jumped around the corner, caught you off guard, and guns you down, I feel I deserve the kill. I don't deserve to die to your dead man's hand because somebody else killed you 6 other times before that. I don't see that as helping the lesser skilled player in the long run. It's that whole teach a man to fish versus give him a fish scenario. Yeah, if I give you a fish, you'll eat for today, but if I teach you to fish, you'll eat forever. You know, in Black Ops 2, the death streak option is, hey, you know what? In order to help the lesser skilled players, we're going to bring back combat training. And for what I've heard so far, and again, these are rumors, combat training has been expanded a little bit in that we're going to have more game modes available. So that only helps lesser skilled players even more. So those are just two examples of how I believe the Call of Duty community has been able to influence developers of the next game into making a better game. Not just better for me, not just better for you, but better for the community as a whole. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. Do we actually have an influence on how future games are made? Also, don't forget to check out Mr. Felix Black's channel and his commentary for today that actually influenced my own. This isn't going to be a raw instinct thing where I'm stealing from him. I actually contacted him and said, hey, you know what? Do you mind if I speak on this? And as gracious as he is, he said, sure, man, go ahead. Do your thing. Thanks again for watching, guys. Peace out.